Hello everyone, welcome to The Ninja. This is a quite an experience from the Master System. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So this is kind of neat. You get an overview of the castle grounds. Unfortunately, that's about where the neatness stops. This is an incredibly frustrating game that is saved by a few graces. The rocks do turn into ninjas. You got to be ready for that. Some of the scenery is kind of nice. It's sort of Last Ninja-y. These guys rush at you. This is a one-hit kill game. When you pick up power-ups, the music obviously changes. I can fire these upgraded throwing stars, and there are several upgrades that you can get. Just upgrading again, now I can kind of fling 2 out at once, or 3 out at once, I guess. And this is the ultimate, I guess, or maybe I don't really know what that was, to be honest with you. Now I'm getting pretty close to the boss. There he is. And, you know, I've never beaten him. So, of course, as soon as you die, you get downgraded again to your original weapon. But your original weapon is not that much worse than your upgraded weapon, so you can, you know, hit the shuriken with your knives and deflect them that way. But that thing that flies around the first boss is so hard, you know, because you're trying to run away because you know if you get hit you're dead. Oh, and all it takes is just one thrown object for your demise. So we'll try this again. The music is not terrible. I mean, they just come right for you. And I know that you can deflect them, but unless you're lined up exactly right, they won't deflect. See, I was throwing something off to the left. And I mean, I did pretty well. I mean, that last game that I played was pretty much one of the best games that I've had. Most of the time, I don't get nearly that far. And when you do, like, when you've already died twice, it makes sense just to go ahead and die again. Just to get a fresh start. So you get 3 lives. As far as I know, there are no extra lives. There is kind of an impossible to achieve cheat code that gives you 10 lives, but if I had 10 lives, I don't think that I'd do much better, to be honest with you. Look at that guy. How did he get stuck back there? There he is. He just right through the fence and death. I mean, it's just really, really difficult and frustrating. Those are the words I would use to describe this game. And again, the normal caveats apply. If you're a kid and this is your only game, you're going to play the heck out of this thing and probably get good enough to progress farther. But if you're just sitting down and want a quick round of the ninja, I would suggest you play another ninja game. My personal rule of thumb is that you should be able to get past the first boss without hardly trying. I mean, if you look at a game like Kung Fu on the NES or something like that, like, you got to be pretty bad to not be able to beat the first round, and that gives you a feeling of achievement that you've actually accomplished something. Even a hard game like Contra, most people can still make it past the first level, but This game, not so much the case. And I mean, you can... I'm just going to try and just run as fast as I can and see if I can get these guys. Because you can get them all kind of in a line. If you can turn around fast enough, then you can just kind of destroy them all at once. Let me try that again and see. But the throwing stars catch up with you too quickly. Let me try this strategy again. I'm just gonna... Yeah, you've got to kill those guys. There's no way around it. And like if you turn around and you're not facing the exact right way, then your shuriken will not. They will not, or your knives or whatever. This game does feature, if I let this game fall into attract mode, it does feature some varied environments. And I like the rockin' music at the beginning. It's a nice looking title screen. See if we can make it. So like, this looks cool. You're climbing up stones. You're making yourself invisible somehow. Is that something that you can do? Like, there's only 2 buttons on the control pad, so. Ooh, okay. Okay, well, it's a whole new ballgame now. If you push 1 and 2 together, you turn invisible. Of course, this is... I'm so excited. And when you've lost twice, it makes sense just to die a 3rd time. Oh. You get pumped when that music starts, but it really doesn't. Your weapon does change, but it's not like you're invincible. The music makes it seem like you're awesome. Oh, I mean, even if you would have given, even if you were given, you know, some hearts or something. Oh. Now I looked to see if there was a stage select or anything like that. There's not. There's no stage select. It's even with the cheat. There you can access a sound test. I wonder how, you know, can I just progress through the game by turning invisible over and over again? Okay. Sooner or later it catches up with you. But still, there doesn't seem to be any sort of number of times that you can do that, so that's kind of neat. Oh, and that's how you can kill enemies. You can invisible yourself into them. Sometimes, I guess. I'm slowly starting to learn a little bit about the ways of the ninja. green squirrel. And again, I mean, what can you do against something like that? That guy's a bad mamma jamma. Well, folks, that's the Ninja for the Sega Master System. Until next time, adios.